Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. I'm going to do a layout for you guys for hopping along with the girls from the lands down under, and it's Australia New Zealand hop that we're doing, just to show what the differences between our countries are, and also between the rest of the world as well as our own. So this month is Christmas in July, right? So our Christmases on the 25th of December are very hot. You guys have snow. On the other side of the world, we have heat and sunshine, and you name it. It can be absolutely boiling hot, or it can just be just nice. One of our traditions in my house is from when my daughter was very little. I always bought an advent calendar. Well, up until, I bought one for her and I bought one for my husband, actually. And then up until, I think it was, so these photos, I made this in 2022. So 2021, I bought advent calendars, chocolate advent calendars, and my daughter said, it doesn't taste right. The chocolate doesn't taste right. And when my husband had one out of it on whatever day it was that she was, going to have the next day, he said, oh, it doesn't taste normal. Like, it's not a normal Cadbury taste. So I decided with that, I found on our local shop here in northern Tasmania, they had a picture on their Facebook page that someone had actually made an advent calendar out of paper that, cut down and whatever, and it was Australian themed. So I went straight in the next day and asked for that for these papers, and they actually let me take a photo in store of what the advent calendar was, and then they showed me the different sections and how they did it. I came home and made my own little pockets, cut the pictures out to put on the front. It's 3 sections, so it's a 12 by 12 at the top, 12 by 12 at the bottom, and then a section in between. And then I just covered it and folded it so that when I could put it away at the end of the year, I can reuse it. So I was better off buying chocolates that my daughter would eat because, she definitely had to have an advent calendar to this day. And so I made this in 2022. This is a tradition every year. She gets a chocolate advent calendar every year. And so it was better off I make my own and put the chocolates that she likes, which was Milky Ways and Twix, and Bob's Your Uncle. She actually ate the chocolate. And then my husband said, but where's mine? And I said, well, you're just going to have to go without. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to do this in regards, in conjunction with Off the Board with pineapple paper, and I'll pop up in the left-hand corner the mood board that I'm going to use. So Mondays for Off the Board is mood boards. So I found one. It's very untraditional colours, which you guys know me. I'm very untraditional when it comes to doing my scrapbook pages. It is pinks, yellows, oranges, black, and I'm pretty sure it's this funny peachy type colour. I don't know if I'll use that one yet. So what I'm going to use is hot pink, the hot orange, the marmalade, spice marmalade, and picked raspberry. And I'm going to do poinsettias in the background with chocolate bars. I know, I'm a bit different. I'm very different. I don't mind different. Different is good. So I'm going to do my chocolate bars in orange. Yeah, I think I'm going to do my chocolate bars. Oh, let me just see what. I don't think that's quite the colour. So I think I'll do my chocolate bars in orange and my poinsettias in pink. What I may do, though, with my orange is take some of the ink off before I actually pop it onto the paper. So we're going to go poinsettia. So I'm just going to randomly, don't mind if it doesn't work out properly, Some of it might get hidden, but oh well. I really don't mind. Look at that. Probably using too much ink, but anyway. That one didn't come out at all. Okay, that one. Right, so that's a pink done. And this stamp set is actually, wherever I put it, it's a Vicky Bouton stamp set, Evergreen and Holly. And I didn't think I would ever use it, but in actual fact I kind of like it. I've used the snowflake in it to do a winter page, because snowflakes aren't for us here in Australia for Christmas. And then I used the poinsettia the other day, and I thought, because I don't normally use a poinsettia, but that actually turned out all right. Right, so let's get our chocolate bar. I know our chocolate bar should be brown, but it's going to be orange today. So we'll pretend we're at Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and everything's very different. So we're going to go like that. Between it all. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea that you don't have doesn't have to be all traditional. I was going to take some of that ink off, but I kind of like it like that, so that's how it's staying. That one's going to go down here like so, in between. Some of that might get hidden, but anyway. Let's see how we go with that when we stick our... That is our pictures. Now, that orange... I just don't know if that orange lettering, because I couldn't find all black. I've got... Let me just go and see if I can find some more black. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. I have changed it a little. I'm going to have to deal with 2 bits of orange, but apart from that, we should be right. So, I'm going to get this popped down first. Because that's what we need to do. So I've just backed this with the yellow and the black. We've got the pink and the orange down here. So my question to everybody is, when your children or your grandchildren, so I know my mum used to have one up there for the grandchildren when they come as well. Do you guys have advent calendars? Because all the Christmas collections that I've got, I mean, yes, there's nothing to do with Australia because it's all snow and winter, but there's nothing in there for, like, no stickers or embellishments or anything for advent calendars. And I thought, do you guys have them, or what's the deal? Or is that just an us thing? I fussy cut some of these out. I don't know if my car off is down there. Should do. This is a part of the paper that I got all this stuff off. So I'm going to pop that down the bottom. I'm going to make it look like that chocolate's coming out the back of it. Here in Australia, you're either Holden or Ford. Our family is Ford, but this is a Holden ute, so I've got to put it on there. There. That's just me. like that. Right, so I had to go with this colour. I need to put homemade there. And we're going to have to deal with one orange. So hopefully it'll stand out enough. Oh, let's put that on last, that one, a bit. So the homemade, I'm going to start here. I'll just made that go crooked, but I'm running out of letters. I need to start making some, I think. Just with scraps and my dies. Because all my stickers, I'm starting to run out of letters that I need. So it's kind of just all popped together here, there and everywhere. So my can go up here. I was very proud of this, I have to say. It was the first thing I'd done craft-wise that wasn't a scrapbook layout. And I couldn't believe that it had turned out as good as it did. Advent. I don't know where I'm going to put the calendar. Advent just fits in capitals. Alright, so my homemade Advent. And then this is black and orange. Calendar could go down here. Let me think. Just do it now. I wonder if I can squish it all in here so that it's not completely on top of that. Let go. Oh, and then you break it and you do that. I don't think I had a C. No. Oh. What have I got then? Oh, what are you doing? I know what we could do. Let's go. Take that there. Lay down. Bust that too. Let's go sparkly. I'll even start the calendar over here on the actual thing there. So we'll go. You've got to get these right at this right point. Oh, please fit, please fit. Please, please, please fit. That's a sparkly D. It's going to be a big D, but we're going to have a big sparkly D. I'm going to go right up close. I'm going to go and fit that in. Look at that. Probably not even, but I don't mind because it's on there. Look at that. We did it. Right, so let's just ink black around this. Right, and we're going to stick that on there. Because to me, the Advent calendar is part of my decorating. It is. I put it in front of the fire. We've got a screen that goes around our fire. We've had that. My dad made that from when my daughter was born. So that she wouldn't, because at that stage we were getting wood to have wood fires, because we didn't have the, I don't think we had the heat pump at that stage. And so he made the screen, and I have it zip tied to the top there. And then I just cut the zip ties each Christmas. So I'm just going to go something like that. And this was the year that we had our bed out in the lounge room for Christmas because of bad smell situations. Summertime, if a rat comes around and dies in the roof and it's in between cavities that you can't get to it, then it stinks the place out. I know I said the story once before, and Sue said that it's happened to them as well. If it gets in between a wall and a brick wall or something, you just can't get to it. And so you've got to, I think we evacuated our bedroom. We brought the TV out, the clock radio, the bed, you name it. And during the day and some nights, because it was hot enough, door closed with the windows open to try and air it out to, you know, get rid of the stench. So that Christmas we had our bed out. So that day for lunch, I think I was having Mum and Dad down for lunch, I'm pretty sure. So we popped the bed back into the bedroom and then brought it back out that night. My homemade advent calendar. Right, now what else was I going to pop on there? Got my ute, got my stamping. We need some pink Nuvo drops. And I think that'll do us because the background kind of says it all. Please come out. Oh, come on. Every time I go to use something, nothing wants to work. We'll go here like that. Like so. And sometimes you don't need much embellishing for a layout to work, especially if you've got stamping in the background. So there you go, everyone. I went through as much Christmas stuff as I could to find anything to do with advent calendars, and absolutely nothing. The yellow I used was Vicky Booton's Evergreen and Holly as well. This was just some old Creative Memories paper I had. And I'm kind of happy how that one came out again. I kind of like the non-traditional colours. Quite like it. So, and that's got those 3 photos all on one page. So I'm happy with that too. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at this, by all means press pause. Take a screenshot and have a go. It doesn't have to be exact. You could do it the way you wanted to do it with your photos. At the same time, if you do like what I've come up with, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciative. Thank you. Down below in the description box will be the playlist of everyone playing along with, hopping along with the girls from the Lands Down Under, as well as the playlist for Off the Board with Pineapple Papers. And there'll be some fascinating layouts for you to check out and videos. And I mean, everyone has different traditions. So, yeah. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. I do hope that if you're new to my channel that I've done enough for you to consider subscribing. At the same time, if you check everyone out and there's somebody that you're not subscribed to, please subscribe. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment to anyone on YouTube, and it helps everybody grow their channel. Just ticking the like, subscribing, and a quick comment to say something that you might like about their layout. It goes a long way to help everybody grow their channel. So thank you very much, everybody, for being here, for taking the time. I know this isn't exactly the colouring that I'm meant to be having, but I ran out of black, so, and orange really wasn't going to stand out over the orange, so it wasn't quite a dark enough lettering. So thank you everyone. I will see you all in the next one. Happy scrapping, stay safe, and see you next time. Bye for now.